Okay, factor 8x6 plus 125. Okay, volunteer to start. Let's get in.
Okay, so in the first bracket it's 2x squared plus 5.
Okay, I'm going to just interrupt there. Okay, go ahead. 2x squared
Plus 5.
Yeah.
And then the second bracket is 4x to the power 4 plus 10x cubed, or squared, plus
Okay.
25.
Close, but no. If everything was a plus there,
Oh, minus.
there, so this one has to be a minus in here to get rid of some of the terms, okay? Is that right? 2 times 5 is 10. The way he got that was he realized this was 2x cubed, and he realized that was 5 cubed, okay? Now I did this again as a reminder because you will have to, this will speed up your everything for you to remember difference of cubes, sum of cubes, okay? Is this okay for most people? Where that came from, mostly? Okay, let's move on to B, which is a little more complicated. I'm going to leave, no, I'll do it. I was about to say I'll leave until after we do homework take-up, but we'll do this now. All right. Chris, you weren't here, so I'll skip you. All right, you. Why do we have to, what's the first step for this one, please, on the letter on the right hand side?
Sub x equals 3.
Yeah, so x equals 3 to see if it works. 3 minus 2 is 1, so 1 minus 1 is 0, which is bad. 3 minus 3 is 0, which is also bad. So this is 0 over 0. And you can just write down the right on your page, like that doesn't have to be something formal. Okay, right, just enough to show that we have to actually plug it in, okay? Okay, Nicole, since I've gotten to 0 over 0, what do I have to do instead now? Any ideas?
Well, you can use the conjugate, whatever.
Yeah, complex conjugate, very good. What is the complex conjugate for this one?
It's 1 plus x minus 2, like.
That's good, awesome, very good. I'd like to reduce some math terms too. Well, you're attempting to use math terms. Yeah. So what this was, as she said, it's called the complex conjugate. It's the opposite, 1 minus root of x minus 2 and 1 plus root of x minus 2. Luke, why did she do that? Why is 1 a plus and 1 a minus? What's the purpose of that?
So they cancel.
Yeah, they're going to cancel. When you FOIL them out, the middle terms are going to cancel. Okay, so I'm going to do the numerator here. I'll do it for you to speed things up. I'll let Derek finish it off for me here. 1 times 1 is just 1 plus root of x minus 2 minus root of x minus 2 minus bracket x minus 2 all over x minus 3, 1 plus root of x minus 2. Okay, I'm going to take a step back and make sure we're feeling okay. Please be brave and ask if there's questions, okay, guys? Because today's the day we're going to go a little bit slower than usual. Yeah, go ahead.
Why try to find 0 over 0 here?
Okay, the problem is if you get a 0 over 0, that means it's not going to work. So what we just did is use this limit says we're checking the value of this equation or the graph when it hits 3. If you have a 0 over 0, that means that it's not going to work. So it's going to be a hole or an asymptote or something weird like that's going to go in there. So if it is, you have to use algebra to cancel something out. Something about it. Okay?
If it wasn't 0 over 0,
You can just use the number. Let's say we got an answer equal to 2. You can just say it's equal to 2. And that's all right. Anyone else? Good questions? It's a good question. Yeah.
And then as your final answer, is it okay if we have fractions?
Yeah, fractions are okay. I don't like fractions.
It's just it can't be 0 over 0.
Yeah, it can't be 0 over 0. If you have 2/3, 2/3 is fine. 0 over 3 is fine too. But if you end up with, if I were to make a mistake, I think you do a 0 over 1, say the answer is 0 and life is good. Okay. All right, Derek, what do I do now, please?
We can simplify.
Okay, go ahead.
Math will even out to 3 minus x.
I should be writing in red. Sorry.
At the same time, I'll factor out a negative 1 from that x minus 3.
Now we do that in 2 steps just so people don't get too confused.
Right.
Okay. Which are exactly right. And you can do that on your page and get full marks. I'm not going to penalize. So what he did there, let's talk about what happened here. Negative 2 is plus 2, plus 1 is 3, and then minus x. And Derek, you want to say again what you're going to do here, because that 3 minus x and the x minus 3 look similar. And this should be, for people that were here yesterday, this should be jogging your memory from yesterday. Right, Derek?
Just factoring out the negative 1 from the x minus 3.
Yeah. I'm going to do it from the top, but it doesn't really matter. Just because it's, I don't know, better practice with negatives in the numerator, so it will work out. All right, Victoria, why did you do that?
Why did you do?
Why do you take out a negative 1?
Because that way you can cancel out the x minus 3 on the numerator and the
Put
denominator.
on. So I'm going to say this equals awesome, wonderful, good. All right, Matt, finish up. What do we do?
7, 3.
Oh, yeah, so negative 7, 3. So this is just going to equal negative over 1 plus root of 2 minus 2, which should equal negative 1/2. Okay, can I get everyone to close your eyes and put their heads in their desk for a second, please? And put your phone away if you're texting your friends. Okay, don't look at people. Who would have gotten that without my help? Raise your hand, please. Who would have gotten very close to that but made a small mistake? Okay, who really had no idea what was happening? Okay, good. All right, here's your next, thank you. All right, I'm going to start taking up homework then right now. So there's lots that are on here. I tried to give you a wide variety of questions here, okay? So I'm going to go through, it says 1D. Do I have to go through 1D? Yeah, I'll go through 1D. So this is from that homework sheet. Does anyone need a copy? The left at home or didn't get one? Oh, good. Okay. 1D says, okay, this is going to turn into 0 over 0. Okay, you can rationalize this if you want to. Okay, rationalizing this will work. Okay? You can multiply it by either root x, everything, or by 4x plus root x, and I'll get the same answer. I'm going to cheat and do the faster way. Is there anything common that I can factor out of everything? What do all of them have in it?
X.
Yes, but more than root x is what we have to use, okay? So I take our common factor of root x. And watch what happens. Give me a limit. X approaches 0, root x. Okay, so this is where the aha moment comes in. Can someone be brave and tell me what the numerator's going to turn into if I factor a root x? Go ahead, Matt.
4 root x minus x.
Close. 4 root x is right.
Oh, minus 1.
Minus 1, right. Okay, right, because you only need to divide and by. Okay, if I take out a root x from the bottom, what's going to be left? Go ahead, 3. Just 3. I'm just doing it a different way today than we did yesterday, just to show you, expand your brain a little bit, show you different ways these can be done. Okay?
So then can we just cancel out the
Right on. Right on. And hopefully we'll get the same answer you guys did your way. Okay. Now I know this is going to work because I don't have an x in the denominator. So the 0 over 0 is gone, right? Because there's no x's there. There's still an x in the numerator, which is fine, right? But there's nothing in the denominator, so it's going to work out. So now I'm going to evaluate, and we're going to get negative 1/3. Okay, I'm sure most people did it differently themselves. Did you guys all get the same answers, I hope? Okay. So there's more than one way to skin that, I shouldn't say that. Sorry. More than one way to solve a math question, I'm gonna say. Skin a math question, I don't know. Okay, here goes 1D. 3A. Says, oh goodness. Okay, I'm not gonna get that. All right, Nathan, I'm gonna pick on you though. Well, let's say you get to this question and you're frozen. Now, first of all, you shouldn't be frozen with this. You're gonna sub in right away and you're hoping you're gonna get a 0 over 0. Okay, we have 0 over 0, Nathan. What are we gonna try and do next?
Rationalize.
No, this one's not gonna be rationalized at all. No, we'll try and factor it, okay? So here's the thing. If you don't know how to factor this, if let's say you forget that's if the sum of cubes, which you just did on the board, okay? How would you do that? Because what's the other way you can do it if you're stuck?
Rational zeros test?
Yeah, rational zero test, right? The other thing you could do, right, rational zeros test, do long division, anything you want. I would probably do this as my first step. Right? If you get stuck. Now, I'm going to erase that, okay, because there's a faster way, all right? This is actually a sum of cubes. Hannah, can you remember how to factorize sum of cubes in the numerator, please? No, it's okay? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, James, do you want to help her? See, that gives you the your brackets, it's okay. Yeah. You know, this is in fact, whether you use that division, that's fine. That is a formula though for sum of cubes, right? And this is the same, do we did for our warm today with sum of cubes, the same way. All right, now, James did that good. Why are we happy with James's work, other than the fact that he's a Campbell and his work is always perfect? Why are we happy with James's work here? Right. Yeah.
Because you can cancel the x plus 2.
Yeah, very good. Hello.
Hi, we're Katie Ramsey.
I just want to officially say that the contest is rigged, first period. The contest is rigged.
I saw your little airplane up there and I took it.
No, you didn't. Are you coming back to class?
Okay, Hannah.
No, can't. Okay, I'll wait.